All right, I'd like to call the meeting to order. If you'll join me in a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, first thing, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve authorization to allow Village Board member Justin Young to attend a Village Board meeting electronically via cell phone due to employment purposes.
Motion.
Again.
Okay, roll call.
Behina.
Yes.
Young.
Yes.
Dilling.
Yes.
Neighbors.
Yes.
Boone.
Yes.
Doyle.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Now I'll do a formal roll call, please.
Behina.
Here.
Young. Dilling.
Yes.
Neighbors.
Yeah, here.
Boone.
Here.
Doyle.
Here.
Adrianson.
Here. Okay, first item on the agenda tonight, we have Zoe Johnson is in the audience. We're going to present her with an award. I just want to read a few things about her. So Zoe Johnson began competing in track and field at just 7 years old. Now 14 years old, she has spent half of her life growing in the sport and has emerged as one of the nation's accomplished young multi-event track and field athlete. A member of Legacy Runners Elite Track Club, Zoe trains under the direction of her father and Coach Johnson. Her versatility has allowed her to excel across the hurdles, long jump, triple jump, and pentathlon, and I hope I said that right, earning national championships and records across multiple events. Zoe is a 19-time AAU All-American and has won more than 11 national championships in 2026 alone across the indoor and outdoor seasons. Her 2026 season has included becoming the IESA 100-meter hurdles state champion and state record holder, the Adidas Indoor Middle School national champion in the 60-meter hurdle, and the Adidas Outdoor Middle School national champion and meet record holder in the long jump. Then came 2026 AAU Junior Olympics. Zoe captured the 14-year-old girls pentathlon national championships with 3,289 points, proving her ability to excel not simply in one event, but across 5 different disciplines. And she wasn't finished. In the 14-year-old girls triple jump, Zoe made history by breaking an AAU Junior Olympic Games record that had stood since 1998. The previous record was 12.24 meters. On her 4th attempt, Zoe jumped 12.28 meters and became the new record holder. Then on her 6th and final attempt, she did something even more remarkable. She broke her own record, jumping 12.41 meters, or 40 feet, 8.5 inches. So a record that had survived for 28 years was broken twice in one competition by a 14-year-old from Manhattan. Behind those championships, records, and medals, 7 years of training, countless practices, long competition weekends, sacrifices, victories, disappointments, and lessons in resilience, Zoe's journey is a reminder that extraordinary moments are often built through years of ordinary days when no one is actually watching. And she is only beginning high school. As a member of a class of 2030, Zoe will carry with her a remarkable youth career that already includes 19 All-American honors, multiple national championships, state and national records, and one of the most historic performances in AAU Junior Olympic triple jump history. Through it all, Zoe is proud to represent Legacy Runners Elite, her family, and the village of Manhattan wherever she competes. At 14 years old, Zoe has already made history, and her story is just getting started. So if you'd like to come up and...
I would like to say thank you for the award and for the recognition of what I have done and what I have accomplished here in Manhattan and at the JOs, at state, and throughout my 2026 season, and to say thank you for this. Good job.
Thank you. Okay. Next item on the agenda, we have 2 police officers to swear in. The first one, we have to do a motion to approve for part-time employment. So before I do that, I'd like to read just a little bit of notes about each officer that we have here. So tonight, the village board and I are continuing our commitment to strong public safety in Manhattan by hiring both a new full-time officer and a part-time police officer. These recent hires, along with other additions we have made to our department, are crucial and continued our success. We want to hire good, qualified officers who are committed to serving this community and who have genuinely want to be a part of Manhattan Police Department. Strengthening our staffing will also allow us to pursue additional projects and incentives discussed by the village board during our recent budget workshop. Tonight, we're proud to swear in Robert Basher as part-time police officer. Bert has more than 27 years of full-time law enforcement experience and is retired from the Joliet Police Department. He is one of the few highly respected master canine trainers in the state of Illinois and is very involved with Illinois Tactical Officers Association. Bert brings extensive experience in traffic enforcement, high-profile events, community policing, canine operations, and numerous other areas of law enforcement. His knowledge and experience will be a tremendous asset to our department and our community. Bert will be a great addition to our staff, and we're excited to welcome him to Manhattan. We also want to welcome and swear in Nicole Pasaglia as a full-time police officer. Nicole has more than 13 years in law enforcement experience and is joining our department from another suburban police department. Nicole brings valuable experience in investigations, juvenile matters, community policing, and many other areas of law enforcement. Her experience and dedication will be a tremendous benefit to our department and the residents that we serve. I'm proud of the direction of our department. It continues to move in, and I'm grateful to the village board for its continued support of public safety. Please join me in welcoming Bert and Nicole to Manhattan Police Department. So I'm going to just, before we do that and swear you both in, we just need to, I need to have a motion to approve authorization to hire part-time police officer Robert Basher at the rate of $33 per hour.
Motion.
Second.
Okay. Roll call?
Young. Young.
Yes.
Dilling.
Yep.
Neighbors.
Yes.
Boone.
Yes.
Doyle.
Yes.
Bahina.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. So I'll start with Robert. Would you please come up to the podium? So many papers to read today. If you want to talk.
Hello. Thank you very much for this opportunity. In the past, I've been a part of a large family here, and Chief Gully has given me an opportunity to show my experience and be a part of this family. I look forward to supporting the department in any way I can help, and thank you for this great opportunity. Appreciate my family coming. My parents here supported me, and my 3 sons and their families, and my grandchildren. So, and one of my former partners in K-9 and one of my best friends, Sergeant Trevelyan. So the support is here, and I support you guys, and thank you very much for this opportunity.
For that too.
For the Nicole, and then we'll do the pictures, or?
Yeah, you guys do it. Yeah.
Shane, you want to come up? Tyler stepped up.
Hopefully it's sharpened. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it.
All right, Nicole? Hi. Hi. So, I state your first name,
I, Nicole Taylor,
having been appointed to the position
having been appointed to the position
of full-time police officer in the Village of Manhattan,
of full-time police officer in the Village of Manhattan,
in the County of Will,
in the County of Will,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the codes and ordinances of the Village of Manhattan,
and the codes and ordinances of the Village of Manhattan,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the position of full-time police officer
of the position of full-time police officer
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Hello. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity to work in the village and work with the community. I look forward to providing my experience to each and every one of you and to the residents. And just thank you to my family and friends that have shown all of the support to me over the years. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so moving on to public comment. We do 3 minutes, so if I kind of let you know, hey, 3 minutes is up, if you could kind of wrap it up, and then we're always welcome to have more discussion later. Patrick Young?
Good evening. Thank you, the mayor, trustees. My name is Patrick Young, business representative of the operating engineers, Local 150. Came here to support the substation project by Earthrise. On tonight's agenda, Local 150 has been behind this project through Crete, Will County, and now in Manhattan. Please vote yes for the project. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next up, Philip Buck.
Thank you, guys. I've actually never done this in this forum before, so I'm new to Manhattan 3 years ago. My wife's originally from Homewood Flossmoor, so we've been around the area, but I posted recently about flock cameras. I know you mentioned you wanted to talk about that in a further meeting in September, next month, but I just wanted to start getting traction on it and start talking about it. From what I can understand, flock cameras were brought into Manhattan. From what I can tell, there was no process for public comments or involvement in it. I know that there's a renewal process coming up, and I want to ensure that we actually have some of that dialogue going forward. A lot of the technology has changed since it was brought in originally. I think it was in 2020, if I remember correctly, 22. I find it interesting that tonight we're swearing in officers, and I'm actually very much for the department, and I'm very proud of what you guys have done. And I realize that this is a tool that you guys have used, but I also have concerns as far as the legality, opening yourselves up in the village of Manhattan for lawsuits due to the technology changing and its capability going forward. So I just want to bring that to you guys' attention. I want to make sure that we start having some movement going forward and some dialogue with the local, the local community. I know the few people that I've talked to have been, I've heard as far as like vigilante stuff, and I'm like, I'm not for any of that, right? But I've heard it, and I've heard the dialogue, which means there's some real negative thought process in this community regarding flock camera stuff. And I just want to get some movement going forward on that. I'm open to dialogue in private. I'd love to see where we're going with it, what safeguards are in place. What do we presume safeguards in the future as the technology is progressing significantly going forward from what its original intent was? So.
Thank you very much. Okay, next up, is it Kobe? Yep. Kobe Buck?
Hello, I'm Kobe Buck. This is my first time doing anything like this, so bear with me. This is regarding the flock statement that my father had in fact mentioned just momentarily. I have several specific questions about Manhattan's flock camera system, since I only have minutes. I'd appreciate direct answers rather than general explanations. Starting question, exactly how many flock cameras does Manhattan operate, and how many outside cameras can Manhattan PD search?
Okay, I just want to inform you that for the public comment, it's just so you can make a statement into the record, and afterwards, we'd be more than happy to either discuss it after the meeting or at a private meeting if you wanted to come in, or we're going to have it on an agenda in September. So we can't really communicate back and forth technically. It's just our attorneys advise us that you can make your statement so it's in the record, and then we'd be happy to meet with you after the meeting, or another time we can set up, or it's going to be an open meeting so we can have open dialogue at that time. That's what we'll do with the agenda.
All right, then I'll just put the questions out there. Do not expect any response. Exactly how many outside agencies and companies can search data collected by Manhattan's cameras? Do those agencies and companies need Manhattan's approval to each individual search, or can they search the data without asking? What prevents flock from being used to reconstruct the movement, routines, associations, or locations of a resident who has never been suspected of a crime? Does every search require a stated reason, identified officer, and audit log entry? Where is the data being stored, and how secure is said data? Who reviews those audit logs? How often and how many unauthorized or improper searches have been identified? How many flock searches has Manhattan PD conducted in the last 12 months, and how many produced a documented result such as an arrest, charge, stolen vehicle recovery, or missing person recovery? What is the exact retention period? When you say data is quote-unquote deleted, does that mean every copy, including downloads or exported records, evidence, and copies obtained by the outside agencies, or only the original flock record? Public safety arguments can be used to justify expanding surveillance. What concrete safeguards prevent this system from gradually expanding beyond its stated purpose? If future state or federal law require enforcement of something this community considers unreasonable or unjust, could flock data be used to identify, track, or locate residents for the enforcement? Could Manhattan refuse that use, or could another agency access our data regardless? Where is the line? What use of flock surveillance would Manhattan police consider unacceptable, even if those uses eventually become legally permissible? Will the village publicly release the current flock policy, contract, agency sharing list, retention settings, and anonymized search/audit statistics?
Thank you. Okay. Next up is a consent agenda. The consent agenda consists of August 4th, 2026 Village Board Meeting minutes, approval of August 18th, 2026 bills list, authorization to reschedule Tuesday, November 3rd, 2026 Village Board Meeting to Monday, November 2nd at 5:30 due to the election day. So everyone would, if anyone needs anything pulled from the consent agenda for further discussion, if not, I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion.
Second. Okay, roll call, please.
Dilling.
Yes.
Neighbors.
Yes.
Kuhn.
Yes.
Doyle.
Yes.
Benina.
Yes.
Young.
Okay, motion carries. Okay, so first item under new business is the ordinance authorizing a development agreement by and between the Village of Manhattan and a developer of certain property located within the corporate boundaries of the Village of Manhattan Electrical Substation Project. So this is Lincoln Solar Energy is requesting a special use permit and development agreement to construct and operate electrical substation near Pauling Road and Kankakee Road. The development agreement lists a range of benefits and protections for the village and spells out the obligations and restraints we put in place for Earthrise. The project will include improvements to the existing substation, new electrical infrastructure, and 2 transmission poles connecting the project area to the existing facility. This is only a substation. The company wanted to do solar panels, and the village said no. They could build the substation in unincorporated Will County, and then it would be right across the street, and the village would have no oversight or benefits whatsoever. The development agreement requires the developer to pay 20 cents per megawatt hour from electricity generated by the project for the lifespan of the solar project. This will result in a significant annual payment to the village that the village would not otherwise receive if the substation was located in unincorporated Will County. Approving the development agreement and subsequently the special use permit tonight would lead to the next steps of negotiations, which would include the negotiation. They would like to annex in a laydown yard, temporary laydown yard. So the village would receive $1 million in payments over time, with $500,000 to be paid in 6 months, and the balance when the facility begins operations. So representatives from the company are here to answer any questions. There's a drawing of the proposed substation that is next to the current substation. Like I said, this is not solar panels and it's not a data center, so I just want to make sure everyone's aware of that. Would anyone like
Sure.
to say a few words?
Mr. Mayor, trustees, other members of the village, members of the public, thank you for having us here tonight. We're excited to be here. We're excited to have your vote to approve this project. We hope you'll vote to approve it. We hope you'll approve the development agreement as well. We're excited about it. We think that it unlocks a lot of benefits for both the village and the surrounding community. We think it's well sited, it's consistent with the large substation across the street, as well as the natural gas peaking plant to the east. So it's very consistent with the character of the landscape where it's being sited. We also think that this development agreement is appropriate as it spells out some of the commitments and obligations of Earthrise as we develop the larger solar project, and as the mayor indicated, it allows us to enter into an agreement that creates a benefit for the village. So we hope you'll vote to approve this project and look forward to answering any questions you have this evening.
Thank you. Anyone have any further questions? Anyone? I just want to make sure since I'm too. Okay, so looking for a motion to approve an ordinance authorizing a development agreement by and between the Village of Manhattan and the developer of certain property located within the corporate boundaries of the village, electrical substation project.
Motion. Second.
Okay, any other questions? If not, roll call please.
Neighbors,
Yes.
Boone,
Yes.
Doyle,
Yes.
Bahina,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Dilling.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is an ordinance granting the special use permit for the electrical substation and associated infrastructure and approving a site plan in the connection for certain property located within the corporate boundaries of the Village of Manhattan, Pride of the Prairie Electrical Substation, 14-12-34-201-001-0000 and 14-12-34-201-002-0000 and 14-12-34-200-003-0000. So I hope I don't have to read that again, but, yeah, so, this already went through our planning and zoning commission, and they unanimously recommended approval of the special use permit and the site plan. So looking for a motion to approve. If anyone has any further questions.
Motion. Second.
Okay, roll call.
Boone,
Yes.
Doyle,
Yes.
Bahina,
Yes.
Young, Dilling, Neighbors.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is a resolution to approve a grievance settlement with Illinois Council of Police and certain specified police officers. So the village received a grievance from the Illinois Council of Police and with a discrepancy with holiday pay. It was not properly paid to certain police officers under the collective bargaining agreement. The parties have agreed to full and final settlement to resolve the grievance. The total settlement payment is $846 distributed amongst 5 affected officers. The settlement is not precedent setting and cannot be used future grievances. So we talked about this. There was a misunderstanding, I guess, with the holiday pay, and we made it right. So that's what this agreement is about. So, anyone?
Mayor Jeff advised that the motion should be subject to the employee's approval.
Okay. So looking for a motion to approve a resolution to approve a grievance settlement agreement with Illinois Council of Police and certain specified police officers, subject to employee approval.
Motion.
Second.
Okay, roll call please.
Doyle,
Yes.
Bahina,
Yes.
Young, Dilling,
Yes.
Neighbors,
Yes.
Boone.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is a resolution authorizing the purchase of geofencing tornado siren system and licensing with Braniff Communications. So the village is proposing geofencing technology to automate the tornado sirens. The activation when the National Weather Service issues qualifying severe weather alerts within the designated area. So this will take any possibility of human error out of there. And I shouldn't even say human error, I would just say if they're busy or they're not available to be watching every radar every second. The National Weather Service would be able to set this off, but we would also be able to manually operate this as well. So it's got multiple functions on it. So Barnett Communication provided a proposal for the equipment software subscription, installation, and commissioning. Total cost $13,403, with the village responsible for providing the required wired internet connection. So anyone has any questions on that, we can answer them. If not, looking for a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Bahina,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Dilling,
Yes.
Neighbors,
Yes.
Spoon,
Yes.
Doyle.
Yeah. Okay, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is a resolution authorizing a contract with Braniff Communications for preventative maintenance of the tornado sirens. So they're recommending regular preventative maintenance, inspections, testing, and servicing of the village's tornado sirens to ensure that they remain reliable and operational during severe weather. Fiscal impact, the annual preventative maintenance cost every year is $2,160. So look for a motion to approve a resolution authorizing a contract with Braniff Communications for preventative maintenance of tornado sirens for an annual cost of $2,160.
Motion.
Second.
Okay, roll call please.
Young,
Yes.
Dilling,
Yeah.
Neighbors,
Yes.
Spoon,
Yes.
Doyle,
Yeah.
Bahina.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Next item is yeah, John is wearing blue, so. Next item is a resolution authorizing the purchase of a Ford F-250 pickup truck. Public Works is requesting approval to purchase a Ford F-150 4x4 to replace a 2008 Chevrolet Silverado and support snow removal, street repairs, water main breaks, forestry work, and other daily operations. So Rush Truck Center's source wall price is $70,933.60, including the truck, snowplow, Tommy gate, the hydraulic lift gate. The truck is completed and ready for delivery, and staff is requesting approval to pay the invoice. So this was something that we had to order a while ago. I believe we did a letter of intent, so we're just officially approving the payment right now, and it's already in the budget. So, looking for a motion to approve?
Motion. Second.
Okay, roll call?
Dilling,
Yes.
Neighbors,
Yes.
Spoon,
Yes.
Doyle,
Yes.
Bahina,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. That's all for the regular meeting. There's no executive session. I have a few notes. I got paperwork everywhere up here today. So a couple things. Like I said last time, same thing. Following the severe storms on July 27th, our Public Works, they proudly provided mutual aid assistance in the villages of Frankfurt and Moni to help with storm tree cleanup. So on July 29th and 30th, our crews assisted Village of Frankfurt, and then from July 30th through August 11th, additional Public Works staff supported storm cleanup and operations in the Village of Moni. So in total, 8 members of our Public Works team dedicated their time, equipment, and expertise to help our neighboring communities. So when Manhattan experienced another severe storm on Tuesday, August 11th, we immediately recalled our crews and equipment from Moni so that they could return home to focus on our own village recovery. So since August 11th, our Public Works crews have been working around the clock to clear storm damage, trees, debris throughout Manhattan. Their dedication, their long hours and commitment to our residents have not gone unnoticed. So once again, we just want to recognize our Public Works, and not only our Public Works, but our police department and our emergency management agency. You know, our staff, they work a tremendous amount of hours. They're always on call, so we do appreciate that. So we're incredibly proud of our entire team and grateful for their dedication, professionalism, and commitment to serving our community. So that's all. I just wanted to say thanks for all the work you guys do, especially when the storms do hit. And we are working with our neighboring communities, which, you know, in return, when we have an issue, they come and return the favor. So, and then we have a pop tab challenge that we just had to weigh in. We did not win first place. It was between Shorewood and Shanahan. This year, Shanahan took third, and Shorewood won with 690 pounds. Manhattan had 340 pounds, and then Shanahan had 314 pounds. So if we wouldn't have added another village, we would have been the champs there, but that's okay. It all went for a good cause. Together we collected 1,300 pounds, raising $715 for Ronald McDonald Charities. So myself and the mayor of Shanahan and the mayor of Shorewood are going to be donating $500 each, so that we can get it up another $1,500 to support the cause. Shorewood gets the bragging rights, but the real winners are the kids and families who benefit from Ronald McDonald House. So that was, we'll probably do it again next year. Maybe another village will join in. And then we do have a community survey coming out that you'll see some information. 3,000 invitations will be mailed randomly to certain households within the township of the village, within the village and the Manhattan Township. Text invitations will be sent August 21st. If you receive an invitation, please complete the survey. We're just looking for some feedback, how we can do better and what we need to improve on. Starting September 1st, everyone in the community can participate. You can go to our website. We'll have some different directions on there that you can just go on there. If you didn't get an invitation, it's no worries. You can go on there and take the survey and give us your feedback. So any help with that would be great. I think that's it. I think I'm almost done talking. So, Jennifer, do you have anything?
I just want to say congratulations again to Zoe and our new sworn-in officers, and thank you to our amazing Public Works team, always doing a great job, and I hope all of our Manhattan kids have a great first day of school tomorrow.
That's right. Thank you. Justin, do you have anything?
Just thanks for letting me call in. Traveling for work on a while today, so I appreciate it.
Thank you. Bob?
Yeah, congratulations to the new police officers that we just swore in tonight, and to the police department and Public Works, EMA for going and helping our neighbors. And every time there's a storm, everybody's on their toes. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Lucinda?
Wow, Zoe Johnson. I can't wait to see what more she does. That's amazing. And of course, congratulations to our police officers and Public Works. You're outstanding as usual, and people always, at least that tree on Foxford Drive, people were really happy to see you out there. And so thank you so much for being awesome. First day of school is tomorrow. Ready or not, here they come. And I know, please be patient in the parking lots the first week or two of school. It's really hard sometimes in the car rider lines when people are coming and going, and sometimes grandmas are learning routines that they may not know. And I know the police officers, I'm sure Chief Gully will have people out there with our traffic control like they always do, and everything always goes so smoothly. But I know the first couple days, sometimes it could be a little rough if you're running behind or something. So we'll just be patient and have nothing but good stuff happening this year. School year's gonna be awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Clint, Boone?
Yeah, congrats to Zoe. I'm glad we could congratulate her. It's such an amazing list of achievements, and I'm sure she'll have a bunch more to add to that. Congrats to the new officers that are joining our force. It'll be a great addition, and yes, I hope everyone stays safe with school starting this week. Kudos to Public Works again for helping out with everyone here in town. I've gotten a lot of good compliments from people just from the work they've done, just with all the storms we've been having recently, especially last Tuesday. Same with the chief for keeping us safe, and I know we like upcoming events. They got the round barn, and then the fireworks for Labor Day on the 6th, and then the Labor Day parade's coming up, before we know it on the 7th, and the garage sale the 11th and 12th after that. So I think that's everything going on. Hope everyone has a good rest of the week.
Thank you. Tom?
Just a congratulations to the young girl who had all the awards she's won and everything else, and keep on going. She does. I hope she goes to college. It's the same thing. Our new police officers, welcome aboard. Great. And again, hope we have no more storms. You guys put in a lot of hours on that. Thank all of them. Really nice.
Thank you. Rebecca?
I wanted to let everyone know that the candidate petitions for the April 6, 2027 consolidated election will be available at the Village Hall starting on Tuesday, August 25th. There will be 3 Village Board of Trustees seats up for election, and petition filing dates are November 16th, 2026 through November 23rd, 2026.
Thank you. Rose? Mark?
You have my monthly biller report, if you have any questions.
Any questions? No? So, John?
Yeah, my monthly report, if there's any questions on that, just a quick update. We do still have, we are helping out Crete still, and now we're helping out Horny as well. So they've been hit really hard again. Crete was almost all cleaned up, and then with this last storm, they got hammered again. We did lose a light pole down on Eastern and Baker due to the storm that we had. The pole and everything's okay, we just have to get a new base, which is ordered, so hopefully that'll come in soon.
Thanks. Carrie, you want to add anything? No?
Just have my monthly report if anybody has any questions. Thank you.
Thanks. Ken?
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for the last meeting, approving the contract, allowing me to help you guys during this interim period. There was 2 new reports in your packet. The village administrator wanted you guys to have better financials. One's very short, it's monthly. Basically, the summation is that you're right on track with the budget, right where you're supposed to be after a quarter. The long one, I apologize. You can look at it, not look at it. It will only show up once a quarter, I swear. Thanks.
Thanks. Chief?
Mayor, you have my monthly report, and the board, you have my monthly report if you have any questions about it. The obviously, school is starting again tomorrow with our school resource officers, and slow down in the school zones. It'll be heavily enforced, you know what I mean? And then thanks for the residents who came and brought your concerns about flock. You know, I hear you, and I've been paying attention, so I appreciate that. Well, obviously, I'll get you guys my business card before you leave so we can talk about it, but I just want to remind everybody that the village, right now we have the flock transparency portal on our village website, which should answer a good amount of your questions as well. So, but I do look forward to the conversations about this.
Thank you. Anything? So looking for a motion to adjourn? Motion. All in favor? All right. Meeting's adjourned.